Hello, my name is Max Hattler, and I'm a filmmaker and media artist from London, and I'm in Japan with
Seidel, and I'm a filmmaker from Germany, and yeah, we are here on our Japan tour.
Yes.
UIT Visual.
My name is Max Hattler again. I'm German. I'm based in London. I've been in London for about 10 years now. Studied at Goldsmiths College and then went on to do a master's at the Royal College of Art in animation. My work is quite experimental, abstract animation, semi-narrative or non-narrative. Since maybe 2 or 3 years I started doing live visuals. Now I usually play live stuff at film festivals or media art festivals or more like art venues rather than clubs. Is there anything else you want me to talk about? I guess for me, I sort of consider myself a filmmaker, but I think my approach to making work is, a lot of the times it's more like a musician. I think I come from a musical family. My dad's a musician in Germany called Hattler. He's kind of in krautrock, in a krautrock band called Kran. And he makes jazz music, and so I sort of always had music around me, and in my teens I was making electronic music, and then sort of moved into film from there. Kind of in a people often ask me if I want to get into feature film, and because there's this sort of expectation that short film is kind of not, a lot of the times it's not really considered an art form in itself, but sort of a stepping stone to bigger things, which would be feature filmmaking. And I think, yeah, for me it's more like songwriting. If you talk to musicians, and no one expects them to to go on and make 90-minute symphonies, but it's quite acceptable to make 3 4-minute pieces, and I kind of feel the same way, I think. The one film I want to talk about is it's called Collision, and that was my graduation piece from the Royal College of Art, and is made a while ago now, in 2005, and at the time we were sort of 2 years into the Gulf War, or American invasion of Iraq, and I felt at the time that it was kind of important to make a political piece. I was looking more at the two cultures and kind of similarities between the two kind of opposing systems. So I thought it'd be interesting to use abstraction as a way of telling a story. Another film, like my kind of latest experimental work, is a film called Drift, and it's very different from, say, Collision, in that it's a very personal piece, and it deals with the body, and I'm kind of interested in my work in kind of using like a sort of macro and micro view of things, kind of trying to get really close to something, that to the point where it becomes kind of alien, or to zoom out really far, that you can kind of see see the whole picture, but in a kind of abstracted way.
My name is Robert Seidel. I'm a German experimental filmmaker. Before I used to study and finish at Bauhaus Weimar, I studied a year biology, and that's a big influence on my work, as I'm working quite organic, painterly and abstract. In the recent times, after some film works, I'm starting to do installation or projection-based work, and I used to turn a museum recently into a living canvas, and it's quite a different way of working, since I'm not sitting in a cinema, but see directly how people react on my work. The movie I want to talk about is Grau. It's my graduation piece, and it's an abstract movie, 10 minutes, 1 second long. It's about a car crash and the memories that appear if you are in this moment, like everything you ever done rushes by, and small moments get stretched into very long time, and other things get lost, like completely years disappear. And the movie itself uses different sources, like paintings, like drawings, like even 3D scans of my body, or X-rays of my teeth, and it's all a big combination that flows in front of the viewer. The viewer connects more easily because it has a certain meaning and a certain structure. In the beginning I talked about some architectural installation for a museum, and this is for the 100th anniversary of the Philatelic Museum in Germany. that was built by Ernst Haeckel, and it's a natural history museum that has a broad collection. I used to visit as a child with bones and stuffed animals and lots of different exciting things, and this inspired all of my work and also the work that is shown on the museum.
Robert and myself met a year ago at the Animation Exchange Forum, which is a program that's organized by Dresden International Film Festival in Germany. And we kind of liked each other, and I guess there's similarities in our work. So we applied for some film funding together in Germany, and so we got some money to make a film, and we thought it'd be interesting to come to Japan for some inspiration. And so we contacted some friends and friends of friends, and basically our little kind of inspiration holiday has turned into a bit of a monster tour. We're doing 23 gigs in six cities.
And usually we work independently as filmmakers, but on the tour we are doing live visuals together, and we are planning to do the movie maybe about Japan or in Japan. We are not sure yet.
But it's really good to be here. It's great inspiration, beautiful nature.
Great food.
Yeah, food inspires film. You can visit our websites, maxhattler.com and
robertseidel.com in case you have missed our Japan tour. And if not, thanks for being there, watching our movies and performances, and thanks for making this a great time.
And you can see some of our works on our websites as well, so please come and check them out.
Thank you.
This program is presented by UIT Japan.